Are we live? Woo. Are we live? Can you see me? I can. I just wait. I'm just waiting for the first yes to come through. I can see Maribel, Laurelie, Veronica, Kim. Can you see me? That is what I'm waiting for. Okay, this is on my phone. This is so annoying because I think my my laptop does not allow me to enter because Kaspersky safety whatever. Okay. Hi Kim and hi. Is it Susan Dusenberry? If I'm right. And it's so exciting to see you guys. It's just like I've been so missing you. You know what I mean. I miss hanging out with you guys. So I just had to say hello. So I wanted to ask, what is the best thing that has ever happened to you? Yes, Kim, I totally agree. Oh, I've been having withdrawal symptoms. It sounds crazy, but if you meet people in a live every day, you meet in a chat room, and then suddenly they're not there, and it's like, I miss them. Let me just quickly get, yes. So, Maribel, it's great to see you. And yes, it is Susan Dusenberry. Hey, I remembered that. Is Laura? Do I say it right? Laurelie Beverland. Looks like some. It looks summer out your window. It's below zero and snowy here. Yes, it's 30 something today. Summer is here. Absolutely. And now I've got my glasses on so I can see what you're saying. Otherwise, there was no way I could see that. So let me just see here. Right. Hi, Priscilla. Hello. So good to see you. I'm so glad you're joining us. And let me see who else is here. I'm actually on this as a guest. I'm on my live as a guest because that's all my computer allows. So oh yes, seeing your daughter's face for the first time was the best thing that ever happened to you. Best thing that ever happened to me was the first cry of the first baby. To me, that was just so fantastic. And nothing touches that. Trudy Paxton is saying, hi, so wanted to be in your live, have to fetch my son at Tiger Valley. Yes, okay, well, I mean, let's just chat on and see how that goes. Pat Fraser is saying, hello, Ursula and everyone. Say it with squishy yarn. Hi, Barbara, and hi. Everybody's saying hi. Hi. I'm so glad, Priscilla, you could join us because that is just awesome. So, yes. I actually can't see the thumbs myself, to be honest, on this thing. Yes. So I now have a taste of what Ginger and all those who make it look so easy feel like because I can't see it. So, by the way, what I've been busy with is I have done a knitting something for the first time in 10 years. and that is, I must take this thing off. This just reminds me what side I'm supposed to be increasing, and it is that speed, shop, shawl. That is a tongue twister. I cannot say that thing fast. I don't know what's going to come out if I say it fast. So speed, shop, shawl. And I must still block it. I'm on my last, say, 6 rows. First time knitting in 10 years, and I've had to pull out a lot. So let me see. Laurelie says, my 3 babies were 2.5 pounds. They didn't cry well when they were born, and it was so scary. Yes, that is very scary. I remember with my son as well. Kim says, I've been working and updating my Black Friday Yarny Deals Google Sheet. Oh, Kim, you're so good at this, eh? So, found way more deals and coupon codes. Ah, Ursula, busy with the winter poncho in black and green. What? My winter poncho. You're doing it in black and green. I'm gobsmacked. And Maribel says, cool, Kim, where can we find that sheet? Oh, listen, I can now see. Ginger reads way faster than I do. Maybe because to me it's like tiny, tiny on this phone. Kim says, my daughter was 4 weeks early. She had jaundice and never latched on, but otherwise she was healthy. Yes, my son also had issues latching on. I can say that. And yes, Ross's pattern, I really want to try. It's free. It's free. I love that. When I saw that pattern was free and it was like, just go to the description box and download it, I was there. And I looked at it and I thought, it is stocking stitch, garter stitch, and just yarn over, knit 2 together. That's it. If you can do that, you can do this shawl. So, Miss Veronica, hello, beautiful. Hello, Miss Veronica, you bossy you. When you shake your finger at me in a live, I just go, yes, ma'am. Whatever, ma'am. Miss Veronica says. Genevieve is saying hi, everyone, and you too, lovely Ursula. Thank you, my darling. And Kim, it updates live as I find things. Well, I think that is like a hole you get into. It's like it sounds like the Pinterest hole. You go in there and you can't get out. It takes hours to get out. Maribel says TY will. Well, I don't know all the shortcuts yet. Just forgive me. Hi, Pat. And best one so far, Knitpicks has some great mystery bags separated by fiber type, weight, ease of care, and luxury yarns. Those are 30% off. Plus, you can stack their 25% off coupon code on top. Ah, Veronica, I love you too. And you better watch this show, hey? Yes, ma'am. Tonight, you know, when Granny D comes on, that is so late for me. I don't know why. I think it's with the time change, because I used to be able to just watch her, and I must stay up. Tonight is Friday night. I must stay up for Granny D. And Veronica, I don't know what time Veronica's coming up. This is just, Veronica, tell me when you're getting ready for your live. This is just a practice run, because I really wanted to just chat, and you know, you're so afraid to try something until you actually do it. Hi, Heather, and hi, Granny D. Yes, and Maribel says everybody's saying hello to everybody, and no stream live video today. I go shopping. Oh, Mrs. Hobby Lobby, and today's my first. What? Happy anniversary. What's that? Cheryl Lodge, hi, good morning. And everybody's saying hi. Hi, Genevieve. Veronica, tell us about that anniversary. What is that? Your what kind of, is that marriage anniversary? Oh, Granny D, I was showing, I don't know if you saw, but I'm knitting Rose's Speed Shop shawl. I have to say that slow because that thing, it is dangerous to say that too fast. And this is not the yarn that he recommended, but I mean, what I just took out of my stash a ball, and it was so fantastic to see that just one ball can do. You know, you can make something nice with one ball. Laurie's Crochet Corner 2, hi, and Granny D, you say Veronica is coming up at noon. Now, what time is that? My time, you know. And but Veronica, just tell me when you're coming, when you're getting ready to come up. I'm going off because I want to get to your live. This was absolutely just a test. Christabel Dupree, hi, I'm your neighbor from Gauteng. Hi, so glad to see South Africans in the house. Yes, so let me just see if I can quickly, just give me a moment and see if I can quickly go to the group. Ooh, let me not lose you here. Groups. And just one moment. You think Veronica cancelled, says Maribel. And let me just quickly see. V just said she isn't going live today. Is V not going live today? Wow. Okay, and there you go. Let me see. V just said she isn't going live today. Knitting. Yes, Priscilla. Knitting uses less yarn than crochet, as you say there. Absolutely. And hi, the unnamed. Hello. And oh, yes, Veronica. Okay, I now see that you cancelled. Okay. And what is on your hook is what I wanted to say. So anybody else, what are you crocheting? I am, of course. Oh, let me show you. This is blocks and blocks and blocks. I need 144, and this is 12. When I'm done with 12, I just make a little, you know, then it's, if you think about it as 12, I need 12 times. It's somehow more doable than 144. So, hi, Ladybird, Lisa, and Kim is asking, what stores are you going to, Veronica? Oh, we know where Veronica hangs out. She hangs out at Hobby Lobby. She is Mrs. Hobby Lobby. Granny D says, Don V, I was all excited, but I know yarn shopping is most important today. It's most important every day. And hi, Ladybird, I was summoned. I'm so glad you know when you are summoned. And Affordable Kim says, it's the season of the hat and scarf set. This is my first Christmas after learning to crochet. Oh, that is an anniversary for sure. And It will be a crochet bonanza for gifts, says Kim. Nothing. Lisa has a stinking headache and trying to save myself from my life for my life, but lovely to see you live. Lisa, are you going live today after me? Oh, and I'm so sorry if I'm guilty, if I didn't know your schedule. Let me see if I can just move this up a little bit like that. And Kim is asking, Veronica, do you ever use crochet thread? Veronica is saying, no, Kim. Pat is saying, hello, Lisa. We're happy to see Lisa. Hi, Ingrid. So happy to see you. Ingrid, if you can just let Lorna know. So maybe you can WhatsApp her and just ask her to join us just quickly. Laura Lee Beverly. Laura Lee, am I saying your name right? Laura Lee, gorgeous colors. I have huge basket of scraps. So started corner to corner for Dana at Wonderless Crochet. Ooh, it's going fast. Happy for oh, I just had to break the ice and just get this live over because this was so nerve-wracking. I've been trying a few times today, and I was at the point where I thought I'm just going to just give it up. Maybe I shouldn't just do it today. Okay, here we go. Lizzie King, good morning. I nearly said good morning. She's saying good morning, Ursula. Good morning, everyone. Lorley, Lorley. You're good. Lorley. Thank you, Ingrid. And how do I turn you guys blue? I wonder. I must check it out. I need to Eden. Yes, see all kinds of, if I put you in timeout by mistake, then I am so sorry. So let me just quickly, how can I do this? If you can tell me, Ladybird, how to get a mod, I will put a mod on. I would love to turn you guys blue. So just tell me how to do that and I will do it. So I am trying, as I see what I do not want to see, I'm blocking it, but I'm so new at this. I'm trying to turn you guys blue. I'm not sure how. So Mr. Semi Sunmas was blocked. So no, we don't want any trolls here. I need to learn that still. I need to learn how to block. When I'm a mod, I know how to, but when I'm not blue, so Veronica maybe knows how to, because I know when I came into her live, I was hardly there and she was telling me, this is how you do it. So she turned me blue. I would just like to make someone a moderator. If I can make Lisa and Ingrid at least, but there we go. Kim says, can you block Mr. Freshy? If I see Mr. Freshy, I can block him for sure. I've only seen Mr. Semi somebody. Okay, new comment. Janine, hi. Blue, are you blue? Are you blue? Ladybird, you say blue. Thank you, Ingrid. Thank you for the voice note. There we go. I think I'm caught up. Otherwise, unless you see more, obviously because there's a delay, you see the comments before I see them. As I see them, I block whatever is not good. So what is on your hooks? What is on your needles? And how was your Thanksgiving? I mean, because your Thanksgiving is like our Christmas Eve, where it's really important to get together, and so important. It's so important that people will take leave for it. So that's how your Thanksgiving sound to me. It's so important that people will take leave to actually get there and move heaven and earth to be there. Hi, Jan Addict with Karen. Yes, I think this year, Affordable Crafty, Kim, Small Thanksgiving, just in-laws and Steve's brother. Yes, and I think even for us, this year we will be, for Christmas Eve, for us, it will just be a few people because we don't want to spread anything. You know? We don't want to catch anything that we shouldn't be catching. So only, I think Kim told me what was the best thing that's ever happened to her. Who else said what was the best thing that's ever happened to her? You can see me, right? Because it says here it's buffering. I hope it's not buffering by you. Hi, Jennifer Huckabee. Hello. That's great. I'm great. If you guys can see me, because on my phone, there's no interruption. Reception is beautiful. Everything. I can see your comments, but I cannot see it um, on the laptop. On the laptop, the writing is bigger, which is great for me. Ladybird, did you want to come up? I'm asking. Maybe she didn't want to come up. Beth, bits and pieces. Hi, nice to see you. No buffering your side. Hello, everyone. Jennifer Huckabee says hello to Veronica. You want to come up? Okay. I must give you the link. Hi, Lorna. So glad to meet you. Shall I just post it here? Control. Have you got it there? Now, I hope I can get it right for you to join me. I would love it. I can understand why Julie says it gets a bit lonely up here. Are you there? You are. Add to stream. Hi. Oh, yes. It's so nice.
Hi. Are you there? You are.
Hello.
Add to stream. Hi. Oh, yes. It's so nice. Hi. Hello. How you doing?
Very well. Nicer to see you. Let me see the comments. I think the comments come through on my phone quicker. Ingrid, oh, my hook is a car on my hook. is a car seat baby blanket pattern from Krista Secret Yarnery. Her Speedy Ruth blanket. I must still check that out. Yes, and Veronica, you're good on my side. Oh, Veronica, I'm so glad. If there's a delay, oh, there you go. I don't even know how to do that. Do I hover over the comments, Kim?
There's like a little bit of a delay.
With me and with Julie, it was terrible when I would hear silence and then I would talk and then she would talk. Oh. Ingrid says, oh, so great of you, Kim, to join Ursula. And Jan Addict Karen says, hello to Cheryl. And Ingrid saying hello to Jennifer.
I'm talking to Ursula. You want to say hi?
Yes.
You can say hi if you want.
Thank you, Lorly.
Do you want to say hi?
Thank you for joining us. Have
You're
a
scared.
great
Get out of
evening.
Yeah, you can go over there.
Ursula, when it's going to be your video chat next week on the 3rd of December, we draw the winner.
Can anyone see me?
On the
Say hi.
Hello. Hello. On the 3rd of December, it's nice to, when I didn't actually plan it like that. On the 3rd, I draw 3. So that is just easy to remember. And Lizzie King. David! Hello, David. I'm so glad you're joining us. No, it's fine.
You're doing a great job for your first live.
Ursula van Rensburg. I did it afraid. I'm telling you, and I'm so glad you're up here with me. So, to save the day, I don't know how to turn someone into a mod. I have no idea. But Althea van Rensburg, is that the way? It's the right way to say it, hey? The Afrikaans way, South African way. Yes. Hoping to make that bag from furs. Furs is not everybody's thing, but do you use furs, Kim? Do you use furs, Kim?
I'm waiting for the traveling hook.
Yes.
It's going to come to me eventually.
I actually I use my hook like a pencil, so I would assume that to use it as to use a full like that would be difficult. So right click on their name and it will tell you to add a moderator. Okay, great stuff. Right click on their name. Oh no, I don't think at the moment it says. When here maybe. No, on the phone.
Piano cream too.
First bits and pieces.
Mommy,
I know.
can I have more bread?
Ingrid says, hi Veronica.
For more bread.
Granny D says, she loves balls, but I'm a knife holder.
Why? Are you gonna hop off, Mom? Mom, can I have those scratches?
Yes, bye, Veronica, everyone. I agree. I don't think I can do it on this app. Well, maybe you can. I just don't know. Oh, she meant goodbye. I thought the baby was going to say goodbye. Okay. And there you go. So how do I do this now? Let me see. Do it on this app. Ingrid. Oh, that's how. I just touch on the comment and it is, there you go. I hold hook like a pencil. Yes, I recently got the Coles hook and it is not that bad. Will take getting used to. Yes, I'm sure. So yeah, I think if I had to do that, I would also, it would take getting used to, because, and yes, Granny D is saying, hey, Brenda. Thank you, Kim. Oh, I see there. Wait, where is, she was saying, sorry, he needs to have his diaper changed. Oh, yes, we don't have smell vision yet, so that's great. Do you plan to do these regularly on Fridays at 11 a.m. Eastern? Is this 11 a.m. Eastern your time now, David? I assume it is. Hi, Brenda. Then Brenda, it was so nice to see your videos the other day, because I take 2 days out per week to catch up on people's videos, because I mean, how do you get the time to just watch everybody? You don't. So yes. Hi there, Dusty Cat. You know, I was planning on doing lives. Yes, I know. I'm in the UK. It is 4:32, and here it is 6:30. 4, 5. So you're 2 hours behind, because I know Lisa's 2 hours behind. Yes. Hi, Sandra, John, and Rachel. Good morning, Ursula, Veronica, Brenda, David. Hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Yes, those in the US of A and those who do celebrate it did. We didn't, because we don't celebrate it. I wish that would come over to South Africa instead of Halloween. I mean, just my personal preference. And Karen says hello to Dusky Cat, and everybody's saying hi to Sandra and to everybody. And there we go. There you go. Everybody's saying hi. I was asking Ingrid, maybe before you came in, what was the best thing that has ever happened to you? The best thing up to now, obviously, because the best is yet to come. That's my motto. Best is yet to come. So, wow. Okay, there we go. Did you watch Mama Swift's yesterday live? I was on Mama Swift's channel to see whatever lives was in yet, or what she's posted. So I don't know if I've missed something. Karen says, my children. David says, the best thing happened to me, 14 years I spent with my ex. Well, that's great. But there is then definitely someone better in store, you know. Well, if you live according to my motto that says the best is yet to come. So my son and my granddaughter, besides having my girls starting my YouTube channel, because I met, yes, Granny D, I agree, because we've met such lovely people. Hi, yes. Ladybird. I've done in life is learning to crochet at 6 years old. Then, yes, I wonder why that is. You picked it up 45 years later, because I also learned to crochet at 5, then left it and only picked it up in my 30s. And yes, and now only starting to knit after 10 years again on the side a bit. Yes, your grandchildren and your grandson Althea. Yes, that is a good reason. Best thing that's ever happened to you. So many wonderful people, so much love that you've been shown. Yes, I agree, because you know it is true. How I have also found it to be true that the people that you can touch, that like to crochet, whose eyes doesn't glaze over when you talk about yarn, I don't have that in real life. So My kids and my husband, you're very happy with them for 16 years. Veronica, who wouldn't be happy with you? My tablecloth was won. Yes. If I remember correctly now, it was Sharon who won it. I will have to go and look at that because I have a tutorial coming up of a beautiful big tablecloth that you make, that I bought a damask tablecloth for Christmas and I put a border around it. So now the tutorial's done. It's scheduled to come up in the next 2 weeks. So I decided to just donate that. So they are going to love it. I know they're going to. Damask tablecloths become heirlooms. Hi there, Yanni, Zebra, and stuff. So glad to see you. Now you're on my life for a change. I didn't do a tablecloth, David. Just the border. Hey, I bought the material, sewed it, and then put a 5-round border around it. That was great. Ooh, the comments are running away. Keeps me calm, and my anxiety and depression has been at bay since crocheting. Yes. No, don't worry, Kim. It's fine. Sandra John says, my son and my grandchildren, they brought so much joy in my life. And Granny D says, I learned to knit at age 9 when I was in 4-H club. Oh, yes, with Julie, we spoke about that. Kept it up and long enough to make a very ugly scarf full of mistakes, didn't stick with it, and only started back about 10 years ago, and you're still learning. Let me just see. There we go. Oh, you, Veronica, did you actually make a tablecloth or a border? And Rachel says, the best thing that ever happened to me is being so loved by my family, my friends. Now the love of crocheting and the crocheting community, just lots of love. I agree with that. That is a whole new, totally new, beautiful community that opened up for me. Now, where did that go? You've got about 1,400 yards of 2-weight cotton in, you guess. I was thinking of doing a big virus shawl, but maybe I'll find a nice lace tablecloth pattern. Oh, you have a lot of guts for that, because that would be too much for me. Still learning crochet and have to learn to knit socks and wearables. Oh, Granny D, if you can crochet 4 granny squares, you can make a poncho. Don't you worry. And let me just catch up here. Where did it go? Best lace tablecloth patterns are vintage. Yes. I learned to crochet from my grandmother at the age of 10, but picked it up again about 7 years ago. True crafting keeps your mental health in check. I believe that. And there are many online resources. Oh, yes. So Granny D, that is for sure. This lovely yarn community that became my friends is the other best thing ever happening to me in real life. I don't have that. That's the thing. I said, even if I speak to my mom, I can see her eyes glazing over at a certain point because I'm boring her to death. I mean, certain things it doesn't turn them on like it does with us, you know. Also have no yarny peeps in my real life, but this is our surreal life. Where are we now? Hi there, just hooks. Val, hi Val. First time with you live. First time with me too. Hey, this is yeah, my first live. I love all your work I've seen. I too self-taught at age 9. Now all I look for is a hook or nails to create. Isn't that fantastic? Hi, everybody is saying hi, hi, hi. Crafting is what keeps you Ingrid says crafting is what keeps her going and staying sane for sure. Veronica is saying hi. David. That is the very essence of Thanksgiving discussion, acknowledging the best thing that ever happened to us is very much like discussing what we're thankful for. Yes. Hi, Val Moore, says Ingrid. And everybody's saying hi. Oh, yes, Kim, love your vintage patterns. I've seen you discuss them in your videos. Okay, I must go and have a look. I haven't seen that. Please give the channel a thumbs up. Yes, people, you know, you boost the video if you thumbs it up. Just click that thumbs up and keep watching. That's what I do in every live that I attend. Woo, it's running away. It's running away. Where are we? I am now at this moment trying to learn to use the loops and threads knitting machine as we speak. Oh, yes. That is something I would like to do. Hi, Amorina Gilbert. Amorina Gilbert. And Lizzie King says, I learned how to crochet from my grandma at age 5, then picked it up again a few years ago. I learned how to knit last year. Very good. That's not so long ago. And in my next stream live video, I show you the 2 crochet tablecloth. Yes, Veronica, I would love to see it. I would love to see it. It sounds lovely, but you know what? To crochet an entire, I don't know, lace cloth. I would rather do a poncho than a tablecloth. Well, I say that, but you know, you never know. Never say never. So, yeah, so everybody's saying hi to those that haven't said hi yet. Lorna says, learned to crochet as a little girl. Now I'm in my 50s and still going. This week I decided to try and write my first pattern. It's taken time though. Lorna, keep going. It's happening. I'm telling you, I'm also not into pattern writing, but I have decided that, you know, it's something that might happen more sooner than you think. And where are we there? Karen, yes, going to run to see. I got to run. So good to see you, Ursula. You're doing a great job. Yes, Karen, enjoy and see you again. And just have a lovely evening and weekend. We'll run into each other on some other lives. How many of us learned as children, put it aside, then picked it up again as adults, says David. I keep seeing the story, and it's certainly my story, and it's my story too. Hey, so. Yes, Althea, thank you for reminding everybody to just give it a thumbs up. And Karen saying hello and bye to Amorina. And David is saying, I've just started writing patterns and it's fun. I was a business analyst in the corporate world and it seems like a good fit. I think that analytical brain, hey? And Dora Beth says, crocheted and knit since 7. Long time my grandmother taught me when staying with us when mother was having other babies. Well, having a baby keeps you busy. I'm making my first pattern now too, says Dusty Cat. It's a lot harder to write it than it is to do it. And I find it's a lot harder to do a tutorial than to just make it. Because if you're making a tutorial, you actually have to, everything has to be right because someone is going to buy yarn and try and recreate what you are showing them. So, oh, Lorna, well done. There we go. Okay, shopping time. Veronica again. That is very good. Well, keep spending. I want to see on the live what you've spent it on. Toodles, mwah, enjoy. And Val says, I did watch mom, aunt, and grandma crochet, just chose to sit alone and take my time learning. We still learn more as we continue. Oh, yes, absolutely. I agree. Bye, says Veronica. This awesome chat video. Thank you, Veronica. And you must enjoy. So this was very scary for me to do this today. And Rita says, hi all. Hi, Rita Crenshaw. My teacher in elementary school taught me how to crochet. Then I picked it up again about 30 years ago and love it. Oh, yes. And Beth is also saying bye to Veronica. I got a lot of practice writing patterns by transcribing YouTube tutorials. So David, can you type fast? Fiber Spider and Bag a Day mostly. And transcribing YouTube tutorials. David, I'm stunned. Val says, oops, I've had such a short visit, but my husband is here now. Yes, I mean, please go and just have a great time and be blessed, Val. So no problem there. And Nancy. Hi, Nancy. Nice surprise to see you too. This is just an unannounced, I'm just impromptu doing this because I have to get over the fear of doing it. It's different when it's live. YouTube was and is my teacher on anything crochet and knitting. I started to crochet just over a year now. Cannot think what took me so long to discover the wonderful world of crochet and knitting. Oh, yes. And Kim is still with us. Hi. And Squishy is saying hi to David. Nancy, hooked on crochet, is saying, Nancy's saying hi to Kim. David is saying, Ursula, I could write out patterns for your tutorials. We could work something out. I never say no to yarn or food. That is true. What I have yet to meet a guy who says no to food anyway. Yes, some would say no to yarn, but no one says no to food. And Squishy says, hi, sweet Ingrid. And David is saying hi. Everybody's saying hi. And Ingrid is saying, I am blown away, David. That is fantastic. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Some coffee has arrived for me. Isn't that great? In case I get a frog in my throat. And Beth says, I have to go and cook for the family and we'll watch the rest later. Stay safe and happy. Crocheting. Be happy, Beth. Go and be blessed and make a nice meal so everybody can eat nice. No one's going to blame me for you not cooking like you should. Yes, I don't want to be blamed. No, because you're too long on the channel and too long on YouTube. Yes, so David, are you talking to Beth? Did she bring enough food for everyone? So Brenda says, my sister, who is 56, is too proud of my crochet that has decided to come by every Thursday so that I can teach her. That's fantastic, Brenda. That is fantastic. Ingrid says, hi, Squishy, so happy to see you here. Yes, I'm also happy to see her. I still wanted to know how much that 19 kilo of ice yarns cost because I want to, at some point, it's on a bucket list to order ice yarns. But, when can that happen? We will see. We will see when that happens. You never know. Something can happen faster than you think. Oh, this is really good coffee that my husband that someone really said someone. How can I say someone? I know who the someone is. It is only hubby. So anyway, what are you guys eating for supper tonight? We are having, I'm sure, takeaways. Hubby is seeing to the food tonight, so takeaway is the thing to do. He can cook, but there's no time. So what are you guys having for supper? Ingrid says, that's just wonderful, Brenda. And you get some lovely me time with your sister. Yes, I have found when I teach someone to crochet, I've taught several people to crochet. And after that, they just take it and they run. And some of them even, they break rules that I think, why? I think the rule is you go like this and this, but I don't tell them that. I just let them go because it's so good to see what they come up with. By the way, I just uploaded a new video. I need to tweak it a little, but it will be made public in a short order. These videos take very long. Well, maybe because my videos are long to actually load. And you're having Thanksgiving leftovers. That's great. There we go. Hi, Mimi. Hello. Tonight we are having leftover lasagna. Oh, yes. Definitely. My kids love lasagna. Do I say it right? No, how you say it. That's how we say it. Lasagna. Lorna is saying, huge storm in Joburg. Oh, yes, I know. I lived there. The sky is black and there is thunder and lightning and some trees have been blown over in our street. Is there anyone else from Joburg here? I lived there for 4.5 years, and that is where I met my husband. And after the first year, I thought it was the worst place. The second year, I thought it was the best place. The third year, I thought it was just another place. The fourth year, I thought, I don't want to live anywhere else. Then we got married. And my husband, when he saw Cape Town, he says, we must move to Cape Town. And we worked on a 5-year plan, and we were here in 2 years. So he really wanted to get back here. Amorina is cooking chicken, cabbage, and corn this evening for supper. My children love roasted chicken. Oh, they love it. We'll keep an eye out for your video. Of course, we've got the little notification bell I've got for everybody that I'm subscribed to, and then I put it in watch later so that I can watch it in those 2 days that I have to catch up. Because I don't know how else you guys do it, how you keep up. Squishy! No supper for you because it's 3:50 a.m. Oh my goodness, you need sleep. Hey? Pat says she's clueless. She does not know what's for supper. Who are you feeding, Pat? Is it just you or is there family? Oh my gosh, Lorna, hope your power doesn't go out. Well, Ingrid, you know, Lorna and you and Ingrid, we are in South Africa, dark Africa, and it's not always up to the weather how much power we have. And Amorina is saying hello to Mimi. David, Squishy, there's never a bad time for supper. I often have supper leftovers for breakfast or breakfast for dinner. Oh, but David, you're single. You just do what you please, eh? That's the good thing about being single. We are having a seafood potjie. How do I explain potjie? Well, potjie is this big cast iron pot. It's a big cast iron, usually big cast iron pot with 3 legs over a fire, and you take nearly, well, how can you have potjie? Well, that's the genuine potjie, is where you cook nearly all day. And that's just about it. You're still running? What does that mean, Lisa? What does that mean? You're still running. Oh, David's inviting himself over. Ingrid, you better make space there. We are having a braai, Ursula, barbecue for those on the other continents, but in South Africa, and if you say it like a real Afrikaans person, is a braai. The R is in front of your mouth, in the front of your mouth, braai. But now if we speak to the Americans, we have to say a braai, a barbecue. Marina's laughing there, Pat. Pat, it's only you and your client, so then the client must decide. Go and get a takeaway. So how else? Squishy, my son's away for the night, so I had cereal. Wow, you're going to need more cereal. I don't think there's enough kilojoules or calories. I live with my sister in our late mother's house. It doesn't always feel like being single. Well, not if you live with your sister, and if she is a nurturer, then she always wants to come and see, you know, how's David? Did you eat? Did you this? Did you that? You know how it goes? Ladybird, running your video on mute, but running. That is super support. That's what you call super support. I mean, some of you guys, I take your videos and playlists, and I just, after I watched it, and I don't watch it in fast play. I know some of you say watch it in fast play, but I can't, because then you sound like chipmunks. So I want to hear the real person. Then I leave a comment. Then I put it in a playlist. And then if it's your turn, because I give you turns. Did you know you have a turn? You didn't? You have a turn. When it's your turn, I take your playlist and I run it. So there's your watch hours. When is the R rolled and when is it lateral? We don't roll our R's. In Afrikaans, we don't roll our R's ever. See, so we don't roll our R's in Afrikaans, and we don't have a C in Afrikaans. And if you want to hear some guttural, goeiemorgen is good morning. Goeiemorgen. Goeienaand, guten Abend is goeienaand is for the evening. Kay's Crochet. Hi, welcome in. Come in, come in. Join us. This is my first live. I had to do it just to get over the fear, and I'm enjoying it so much. I might keep going until I fall over. No, I am staying awake tonight to make Granny D's live. I'm not missing that because I'm having withdrawal symptoms from you guys. You know, it's been a long week with no Yanni friends, you know, so I've studied a lot of German and a little bit of Dutch. We had German in school, actually, to say the truth, you know. That is a really sweet thing to do. I never thought of doing that, and it's bloody good idea. Of course it is a good idea. I only have good ideas. I won't say that. I do tell my daughter that. I say, Mommy's right. When is Mommy ever wrong? Mommy's always right. David, you make me want to start doing live streams. David, we are going to do it Ingrid's way. We just jump in. We don't test the water. We just jump in. So, Ingrid, that is what us friends do for each other. Yes, and I know Ingrid does the same. Ingrid does the same. So, Ladybird, yes. And I love Ladybirds. Hushed crochet. Did you call it that? I forget the name. I think of silent crochet. Nancy is saying, I found I can leave my cable box on and turn my TV off and the videos still play. I'll turn it on when I get home. I can see from the history that it's played several videos when I was out. Yes. I mean, if you're not giving someone else watch hours, give yourself watch hours. I actually, you know, since I've started a YouTube channel, obviously now I'm on the other side. Okay. So there's a lot of things that I now appreciate. Squishy, thank you. But you're going to be just as sweet. Don't you worry. Your turn to be sweet is coming. But the point is that I have, now that I know how important a thumbs up is to boost a video, how important it is to leave a comment, even just the 2 words, cool video or whatever, something. And sometimes I just leave 2 comments just to get the comments up. Now that I'm making videos and I've got a channel and I realize how important it is, I do it because I know that even if they don't know how appreciative one will be of it, it is just absolutely fantastic. You know, you can't buy kindness. How can you buy kindness? You can't buy someone's kind heart or attitude towards you. It just comes. So anyway, so some of you are having chicken. I wonder what I will be served. My supper usually comes, and but my husband's probably too afraid to interrupt. David is special. We all agree. Look, we can all agree. David is special. I mean, it's no question about it. We know David is special. I see David, I just want to hug him. No, David, we've got social distancing, but you know what I mean. My heart is hugging your heart. So, hello, Kim. Got a new groove from Texas. Yes, you know, years ago, my husband learned how to cook while I went on a fast, actually. And that's a whole long story. So in that time, he learned how to make 7 So there's 7 things that he can make before he has to go and buy a takeaway. But tonight there wasn't time, so go and get yeah. I have someone, I don't know, well, maybe some of you know, my son has autism. He's 19. And he has a carer. And she does not only care for him, when she's not caring for him, she can clean a bit of the house. She cooks 3 days a week. I taught her how to cook, how we like, what we eat and how we cook. So I taught her the dishes that I like, that my children like. So, and we always cook for 2 days, because to stand in front of the stove every day is a waste. I didn't do it before I had the carer, so why should she do it? So, and my husband, just to, what is this? A fun fact? I don't know if it's a fun fact, but it's a fact. My husband, when I used to go to the shop when my child was, I think, before my child was born, I would go to the shop. My husband I would pack out the stuff, and he would say, I bought this unnecessary, I bought that unnecessary. I think that's like all husbands. Most husbands are like that. And then I say, I don't want this. And we're all God's special children. Yes, Amarina, I agree with you. I wish I could just crochet and watch YouTube videos and not work or do anything else. That would be crochet vacation. Lorna, that's crochet heaven. That's heaven. I do it for a lot of people without them knowing it. Yes, that's playing the playlist. I don't want recognition. I do it from my heart, and I know karma will smile upon me. And yes, that's it. I do my whole week of cooking at once. There's many people that does that, and we also prefer to do cooking more than once. Hey? My hubby can fend for himself. I just made him 3 over easy eggs, but if I were out, he could do it. Yes, Nancy, that's very nice to have a husband. That is the thing that attracted me to my husband. One of the things is that he is very independent. He doesn't need me to run his household. No. In fact, he used to just take the stuff out of my hands and do it. And I said to him, I warned him when we were early married, I said, if you keep on doing this, in 2 years' time, you'll have a lazy wife and you won't love her. So stop doing that, so that, because I was an independent person before I met you, and I did dishes and no one died of the dishes that I washed. It was clean enough, So he stopped that, sort of. Phrases comes from certain brand of condescending humor found in the southern US. Oh, is it? Okay. So let me just finish telling you the story that my husband would say to me, I bought this unnecessary, I bought that unnecessary. So I would say, sweetie, I didn't wake up this morning thinking, how can I annoy you today? Let me buy all these unnecessary things. So I said, so what I'm going to do from now on is I'm just going to write what we're out of. And then, and that's happened since my daughter was born. So that's 21 years ago. So since then, he has been doing the grocery shopping. So now, I don't know if you know, but most women I know, the husband does the grocery shopping. And they know the price of food and how it's gone up and everything. But not in our household. In our household, my what moment is gone now? I missed it. I missed something. Anyway, but in our household, my husband buys everything. And, I remember there was a time the children were still small when things went up so much that we used to go to the shop once a month and just put everything, groceries, in the trolley. And there came a time when we just couldn't afford to do that. So what we did then was, as we run out, we would buy. And we're still there. We're still where as we run out, we buy. So what is in your cup? In mine is good coffee. Now, for those South Africans here, it's Pick and Pay Special Blend. Yes, Nancy. You say we both shop either separate or together. It depends on what we're shopping for. If we're going for groceries, then it's a waste of time to take me along. So if we're going for something else, Ingrid saying, Lorna, I'm so grateful that I am in the position to crochet when I want to, watch YouTube videos when I want. I do miss going to work a little, but the pros outweigh the cons. Listen, Ingrid, please. Of course, you are in crochet heaven. Yes, you're drinking good decaf. Hi, handmaid. Good to see you in my life. Welcome. Come in. And coffee in one hand and a Coke in the other. So you're getting enough caffeine for 2 days. Okay, that's great. Maxwell House is in my cup, says Amarina Gilbert. Amarina, where are you from? I haven't heard of Maxwell House. Well, maybe my ignorance. What do I know? So David, I made a joke, but the moment is gone. And now it's no longer funny. Most jokes are funnier in my head than when I have said them. But David, you know what? I've said so many times that actually this is very difficult to make a joke on because 90% of communication is body language. And how much do you have here? You've only got a few words. No body language. So it's very difficult. Ursula, my hubby buys the groceries. Oh, great stuff. It's his thing and he loves it. I used to go shopping with him, but now I leave him to do it. I do the cooking, but he does the shopping. Exactly, Lorna. That is exactly how it is in this household. So, and my husband, you know how we can be geeky about yarn? He is like that about groceries. He knows the price of everything, everywhere, different times of the month. He goes to the shop every night. Who does that? Who goes to the shop every night? But he does that. Okay. It's his thing. It's not a bad thing. So, you are in USA, Tennessee. I need a map. I need a map, and I need to be able to pin where everybody is and their time zones so that one has to know when to come up. Oh, and I know that I think Sunday morning, Eunice from... No, I forgot her channel name. Eunice is from what? Crochet something. But she's Canadian and she has a live, I think on a Friday night, but too late for the South Africans. And then she's alternating it so that it's on a Sunday morning so I can catch it. And I'm so grateful. I love it. So if anybody knows what Eunice's channel is called, I forget now. Just put it on. Put it up here so we know. Ingrid, yes. Lorna, that is a good husband and wife team. Lorna and I both agree. That is. Okay, I have sweet tea in my cup. Now, is that sweet tea because there's lots of sweetener in it or sugar in it, or is that a certain kind of tea? Ingrid, I'm a stay-at-home wife and crochets and YouTube when I want. Well, you see, not every wife is allowed to do as they want because they might be complaining, even if there's not outright, you cannot do it. Ingrid, you're definitely in crochet heaven. Lorna, I agree. David, I lived for many years with the supermarket very, very near, so I would go every day. Well, that's the case with us as well. It is very close. I can't imagine the lives of those who can only go shopping once a week or every other week. Okay, well, David, then you're like my husband because the shop is very close. Even so, we're like, really? Daily? I could think of better things to do. So, Marina, you're in. Oh, I'm no good with American. NC means nothing to me. I'm so sorry. Ingrid, I've missed something here now. Wait, I've missed something. Dusty Cat, we call it iced tea in Canada. Oh yeah, I love iced tea. I love iced tea. Marina says, hello neighbor to David. I don't cook, so I'm blessed that hubby can cook, but I do the cleaning after. Ooh, Lizzie, better than me. We went to buy a dishwasher, and my husband wanted me to go and buy a dishwasher from a place that sells it. It's got a little dendro mark in it. So I said to him, I think I'm going to put a dent in my love for you, and then we see how you like that. I got a new dishwasher the same week. That is, wait, I missed something now. I only go shopping once a month. Yes, Pat, we definitely used to do that. Amarina, that is great, Amarine. I'm a widow pensioner and share the house with a lady friend, so I'm in a crochet heaven, like Ursula says. Absolutely. I think if you're not alone, okay, well, I don't know, because I like to be a little bit alone, you know. Pat says she only goes once a month. I shop by the month. Dusty Cat also shops by the month. Sweet tea is a southern thing. A southern thing. Might that then be something that Granny D is used to? Iced tea made with lots of sugar. In restaurants, I always ask them to mix sweet tea with unsweetened. Oh, okay. I'm learning something new. My husband does the shopping, says Sandra John, in our house. I prepare the list. Yes, Sandra, I also do prepare the list. And not on our kitchen, there on our fridge, there is a list, and we can actually just write as it runs out what has run out, and certain things that is his responsibility, like the toilet paper, I don't have to write up because he knows when that runs out. I hardly ever write up toilet paper. No, he buys that bulk. Ingrid says, I can tell you that when my husband was still alive, I would not be able to just crochet and do crafting. When I wanted to, I had to be on duty. Ingrid, I know the feeling, and a lot of our South African wives, I wonder if that is a culture thing, South African culture thing, because we were like that. But my husband has changed as well, you know. He's seen the light, the crochet light. And the crochet light is on often. So okay, so I haven't actually prepared for this live, so now it's going very well. I think I've caught up. Granny D and I are both in North Carolina. In fact, we discovered we had been to the same college at the same time, although we didn't know each other at the time. Oh, that's amazing. Nancy says, David, I drank lots of sweet tea when I lived in Northern Carolina. Okay, NC is Northern Carolina. McDonald's had free refills and the cup was huge. No more sugar for me. Oh, and by the way, I don't know if you have, I thought the Spur Steak Ranch was a franchise that came from the USA to South Africa. So correct me if I'm wrong. But they used to have a bottomless cup of coffee. You drink coffee and they would just fill it up. You don't pay extra. Squishy. Mama Swift, so glad to see you. I haven't seen the video. Ingrid just reminded me where you actually said who won my tablecloth. So I'll have to go and have a look because I need to know who, because I need to know who to send it to. That's fantastic. It's my first live, Mama Swift. My first live. I had to get over the fear of doing it. So I had to jump in and I had a problem or two and then I just, you've got to do it afraid. Courage is always too late. So, wow, that's so cool. David says, squishy. Amen to that squish. Okay, and everybody's saying, hi, Trish. Patricia, yes, because I typed in Mama Swift and it comes up Patricia. And I was like, is this the right person? And it was. Everybody is saying, hello and hello. So there you go. Hey, Mama Swift. We're so happy to see her. I love your energy, Mama Swift. I battled to keep up. The other night when you did that, you're showing the yarn, and I'm like, whoo, this is overload. This is so fast. But you were just going it. So, I mean, who can stop you? It's good. I don't want to slow you down. Everybody else seems to be used to it and keeping up. Hi, Trisha. Do you have the chance to open the package I send you? Asks Brenda, the newbie crocheter. Mama Swift will reply. And Mama Swift, And those who are new, we asked, what is the best thing that has ever happened to you? The best thing up to now, because according to me, the best is yet to come, or better is to come. So Lorna says, thank you, Ursula. It's always lovely to connect with everyone on all these different channels. Great job. We are very proud of you. Thank you. Stick it on. And Brenda says, Mama Swift says, Brenda, I'm going to open it on my live today. Okay. We better be there. What time is that, Mama Swift? What time is your live today? And your time? I know when they speak on the YouTube channels, they just say it's this time or that time. And I'm like, yes, this time or that time. Is that Eastern or is that what? Because we're Central African time. So, and Brenda's saying hi to Nancy. And Brenda is happy. And I think 3 p.m. I have to write that down. 3 p.m. Pacific. Now, that will probably be right smack bang in the middle of the night for me. That's my luck. Not my luck, but I don't believe in good luck. But I just grab a piece of paper. 3 p.m. Pacific. 3 p.m. Pacific. Mama Swift. I have to stay up for Granny D's live tonight. I'm not missing Granny D. Definitely. Mama Swift. Let me just write that down quickly. Granny D. I must just check what time Granny D is. And I know she is earlier on a weekend, which is absolutely great for me. So, 3 p.m. Pacific. Ingrid. Oh, there we go. Mama Swift said there. 3 p.m. Pacific. And so looking forward to the live. Oh, yes, we are. I love the lives because you're actually connecting to people. Granny D. That's right after you. Oh, my goodness. What are you doing to me? I'm going to have no sleep. Yes. Oh, Granny D, I told you I've recently discovered, not you, I have recently discovered your stories, listening to you reading little chapters. And it was fantastic. And I mean, I attend your lives and it's great, but I don't know even how it came that I clicked on it. I think it must have been when I was doing watch hours or something like that. 3 p.m. Pacific is 6 p.m. Eastern, which is 11 p.m. Is that tonight, 11 p.m.? I'll be the happiest bunny if that's 11 p.m. Wait. 6 p.m. Eastern. I know we're about 7 hours ahead of 6 p.m. 6, 7. That's about 2 o'clock in the morning for me, I think. Because we are Central African time. What time is it in South Africa? It's 12:20 p.m. here. You're in Florida, and it's 12:20 by you now, which means going for 12:30 in the afternoon. It is 20 past 7 p.m. 7:20 p.m. So it's past anybody's supper time, I think. I could sleep last night and was wandering in the street. You could not probably sleep. Last night I was wandering in the street, YouTube streets, and then saw Mama Swift is live. You were so happy. The streets of YouTube can get lonely sometimes during our night times. Yes, that is true. It's 11. Marina, I'm your future. It's 11:19 there only. I got it, Ingrid. I got it. Renee. Do you say Renee or do you say Rennie? We say Renee in South Africa. Hello, and I am also glad you made my live, and this is my first live. So, David Amarina, you must be in the Central Time Zone. Brenda saying, Granny D, I finished the holiday light bulb pattern from I wanted to read damn good yarn. Darn good yarn. I will upload a video later today. That was not good. I must clean these glasses. Just as you said before, you are 2 hours later than. Yes, because we are Pretoria is GMT +2. Yes, we are GMT +2, which is Central African time. Yes, GMT +2, but I usually just Google it. Someone tells me they are up at a certain time. I just Google it because, wow, to keep up. If I write down 3 p.m. Pacific, then at least I can go look that up. Granny D, if you're still here, what time is your live tonight? Just give me that unholy hour so I can write it down and be awake. Darn good yarn. Darn good yarn. No swearing. Oh, I read that wrong, eh? Wow. Great. You know, the thing about good coffee is, even if it's cold, it tastes like iced coffee. So it's still good. But this is not cold. 5 p.m. Eastern. Ooh, now there we go, eh? 5 p.m. Eastern. 5 p.m. Eastern time is Granny's. And then it's Brenda. Yes, there we go. Eastern. NYC, New York City, Florida. Yes, there we go. Hi, Starfire. Hello, I'm so glad you could make it. This is my first live. So I had to get over the fear of doing a live. And that's why we are here. So I hope I'm not treading on any toes. If anybody else has a live, I will hop off. Anyway, we were asking, what is the best thing that's ever happened to you? So what is the best thing that's ever happened to you, Starfire? 30 minutes till I'm live. I better go find some clothes. Oh, yes, you better. And then 30 minutes till you're live. Where's my watch? 30 minutes? Yes. So I'm going to be hopping off in the next. Wait. Ooh, the comments are running away. 30 minutes. You better go find some clothes. Yes. I've been drinking decaf for over 2 years for health reasons. I found one that I like. Nancy, that's great. I find that whole thing of you're being deprived of something just puts a bad cycle. It's a bad cycle. Eastern is 7 hours different from your time. Different. I tell you what different is. I'm Eastern time's future. That is what's different, which means I reach bedtime before they do. That's not good. So my husband's been saying, oh, my wife is on YouTube all times of the night. Thank you, Mama Swift. Mwah. Thank you. Your son was the best thing that's ever happened to you. Yes. So then probably a grandchild would be the better thing. I don't always get that because I don't know. I can't imagine grandchildren. Maybe that's why. And then your husband. Yes, absolutely. I said, for me, the best thing ever was the first cry of the first child. There's nothing like it. Up to that moment, that child is just talk. There's just talk of a child. Then you hear that child. Nancy says the best thing would be a grandma. The best thing for you is being a grandma. Yes, I can imagine that. Yes, Granny D's saying hello to everybody that she's missed. You've got me on a poncho kick. Oh, I'm so glad because ponchos is my thing. Best thing that ever happened to me was my husband, and I love every moment with him. You love every moment with him. Yes, I must say, I always said to my husband as well, I married the man I could not live without. I didn't marry the man that I could live with. I guess there's a lot of those. There's a lot I could live with, but there's only one I can't live without. And we know, even saying it, I'm a Christian, so I know if anything should happen to him, you can live without him, right? But it's the heart. You hear my heart, and my heart is I married the man that I would not want to do without. Oh, Amarina, you are blessed if you are the grandmother of 7. You are blessed. And Nancy's saying hi to Granny D. I think I took a wee nap and now getting some lunch. Thanksgiving leftovers, yum. Oh, Granny D, of course. That's when you say that, I think of leftovers of our Christmas Eve thing because it's similar, and I love that. So, Renee Davis, let's talk ponchos. I saw lots of them when I lived in Texas, but here in North Carolina, not so much. Granny D saying hi, and David saying my next project is going to be a poncho. Granny D saying hi, Mama Swift, grandbabies, and a whole other level of love. Yes, I am sure that is definitely. I'm telling you. Nancy saying, I'm going to run and do some errands. I'll be leaving you. Nancy, absolutely have a blessed evening. And I will definitely run into you somewhere on the weekend again. Go. Have a great time. Amarina, David, where did you live in Texas? I'm originally from Texas. And Amarina saying, hi, Granny D. I love good coffee. Yes, I'm a nana to 7 grandbabies, 5 in Texas and 2 in Colorado. Oh, and I know, David, you say Colorado in a special way. Well, I say it in the South African way. It's the only way I know how to say it. Renee says it just so happens that she lives in the south of Texas. And Brenda is saying, Ursula, I agree with you 100%. I married the one that drove me crazy. 31 years later, he has become the man I could not live without. Yeah, I say the same, you know. You marry the man on the prince on the white horse, and that horse becomes at some point a donkey, and then turns into a horse again, and then into a stallion. And the prince turns into less of a prince, and then a prince again. So it's we have to go around the mountain. Ladybird loves it. My reminder is on already. Like your video, just saying bye-bye to Ursula, grabbing a coffee, and then I'm there. So proud of you, Ursula. Still have to go through doing a live. Yes, but we know how you do it, Ingrid. You just jump in, because that's how we learn how to do it. We follow Ingrid's example. We just jump in. So, okay, so give me another 3 minutes or so, and then, but did she say she's going live in half an hour? Is the half an hour done already? Okay. Nancy is saying it's too hot here in Florida to wear most crochet. I'm going to run. Bye for now, Nancy. Bye-bye. And see you. Have a blessed evening. Lorna is saying we celebrated our 30th wedding anniversary in September. Yes, fantastic. We celebrate our 25th anniversary, or 26th. Well, we celebrated on 23 December. That's not a good date, because then you get a Christmas and an anniversary gift. But congratulations, Lorna. I mean, that's fantastic to be together still and to be happy and everything. And I love your picture as well, where the two of you sit together. And David is saying he was in Dallas in 2012 on a work assignment of several months. But at that time, I had not yet rediscovered crochet. Last year, I went back with the intention to stay, but didn't. I have 6 granddaughters. There are no boys yet. Dusty Cat, I want to tell you what. You know what? I was the first granddaughter after, I think, 5 grandsons. I'm not sure, but there was a lot of grandboys. No, grandsons. There was a lot of grandsons. And then I came along. So that was great. Grandboys. Oh, we are inventing new words for South Africans to speak in the English language. But they are grand boys. Hey, Dusty Cat, when they come along, they will be grand. There's nothing special about the way I say Colorado. Well, David, to be honest, I didn't get it, but I didn't think that I would get it because I wouldn't. How do I know how it is should be said? I'm going to, yes, it says I've just got a notification. Ladybird is live in 30 minutes. So let's just finish off here. I'm going to hop off here. I have house chores to get done. So glad to catch your first live. Marina Gilbert, mwah, have a blessed evening and weekend if I don't see you again. Fantastic. Time for brunch. Have a fabulous weekend. Yes, Kim, got a new groove. Please have a lovely lunch, brunch. And Ingrid says, when my husband passed, we were married 25 years, got married when I was 18, Ingrid. So I had to learn how to live as just me. I was Mr. Kotz's wife. Now suddenly I am just Ingrid. Had to learn to be on my own. Wow. Well, for me, it was the other way around. I was me. Then I had to learn to be Mrs. somebody. So now I'm still Mrs. Maybe he's Mr. of Mrs. David says, I've met some grand boys in my time. Please remember to thumb up to our beautiful hostess. Oh, thank you, Mama Swift. Please, yes, before you leave, just Ingrid says, strongs with the chores, Amarina. Oh, yes, Amarina, strength there. Absolutely. So glad I caught your first live. Also, yes, Granny D, I'm no longer a virgin live. It's now the first time it's over. This is now, it's just going to be whenever I have time, I will schedule it. And I hope to do another little live on Monday. Let's see what happens on Monday. But my times, you know, you need to catch a good time. You can see it's getting a bit, you see on this side of the house, it's dark. And on that side, it's still light because it is still light outside in South Africa. Well, in Cape Town, because in Cape Town, it's summer. It's always later. When we used to live in Johannesburg, I used to phone my mom and it was dark there and it was still like 9 o'clock at night here. Dusky cut. You see, that's how you said in Afrikaans, cut. Dusky cut. Dusky Cat says, I love having all the girls and my son-in-law is amazing. He just has this great big smile and says he's always wanted to spend his life surrounded by beautiful women. Oh, and he is just the man. Who wouldn't want that? Great to be here with everyone. Well done, Ursula. Be safe and God bless. Lorna, have a great weekend and I will probably run into you at some or other live this weekend. And Priscilla and I still have a date. I haven't forgotten if Priscilla is still around. And because I know that the closest yarn shop between me and Priscilla is in Table View. And that is sort of a meeting point between us. So, yes. So, say your goodbyes. You know, if you want to say goodbye, just say your goodbyes and then I'm going to sign off. Sometimes a live ends very abrupt to me and I can't type fast enough to still say to everybody, have a great weekend or thank you for this nice time or something like that. So say your goodbyes and I need to actually know how to turn you guys blue and I will find out how to do that so that you can drop your links and why not, you know, people will watch what they want to watch. Yes, Priscilla, you're still here. People will watch what they want to watch anyway. I don't see why we cannot promote each other and help each other. Have a lovely evening, Lorna. Stay safe and be blessed. Yes, that's perfect, Ingrid. That's what we also say. See you soon, everyone. Great job, honey. Yes, Dusty cut. I say cut. You know, if I say cut, it's because we say that in Afrikaans. Maribel. Maribel, I love your name. You did such an awesome job on a first live. Mwah. Thank you, my sweetheart. Okay, let's say Kay says, bye, y'all. Have a great day. Is that right, Kay? You all, and I must tell you, in Afrikaans we say julle. Bye, julle. So we are very much used to that, you all, because we say julle. Priscilla is saying bye, everyone. Renee is saying, still dying for a turn. For a turn, the circle poncho. Turn, the circle poncho. Those two mandalas that you just put together, I'm telling you, it's going to turn into a tutorial sometime in the future. We can see that. Toodles, everyone. I'm going to make some lunch and come back for Ladybird. Yes, in less than half an hour, we need to be there. Thank you, David. And Granny D says, see you on my live later, Ursula, for sure. I'm going to be alive, to be awake for that live. Hope to see others there as well. Enjoy this so much. Thank you, Granny D, that you stopped by. Mwah. Barbara says, hugs and love to all. Hugs and love to all. Yes, Barbara. And Case Crochet, yes, that's how you say it. Yes, that is how you say it. Well, I'm glad I said it right. Anybody else want to say goodbye? And then I am going to sign off here. And those of you who want to, we see you at Ladybird's live. And I need a cat nap to be able to stay awake for Granny D for sure, because that is late. And thank you so much for coming, and thank you for being here. I thought I was going to talk to myself, but it doesn't matter because I just wanted to test this camera. You did super well. Oh, thank you, Squishy. Thank you, Renee. Tutorial. Yes, thank you, Renee. Ladybird. Mwah, kisses. And thank you, Ursula, for having us on your very first live. Awesome job, and we are proud of you. Hopping over to Ladybird. See you in the streets of YouTube. Love to everyone in the chat. Kisses, kisses. And I'm saying goodbye. Bye, Starfire Horizon. Bye. Are we ending? Everybody going? Thank you for coming by. And I think maybe Monday, I don't know what time. I must figure out y'all's time. Bye-bye. Now let me end this. Let me see how to end this.